patient gaming and technology specialist right here at Boston Children's Hospital, along with
me. I'm Steven Spencer, and I'm the other gaming technology specialist here at Boston Children's Hospital. Welcome to PAX, where the joy of gaming meets the power of giving. Together, let's power play for Child's Play hospitals.
Last year, you helped fund so many things, including gaming consoles and video games, VR headsets, 3D printers, and even people like me and him to game with patients at the hospital.
My role here started thanks to Child's Play. These donations make it possible to support hundreds of patients a month, from one-to-one bedside gaming sessions and procedural support to big hospital-wide events.
Use your phones and scan the QR code on the screen and power more play in 2025. Just wait until you see what Jerry and Chris are about to do thanks to all of you.
Well, okay, so I hope that we have all been sufficiently inspired by the initial video, because soon and very soon you will see a QR code. And what this QR code will enable, what it will allow us to find out, is if you are a good person or not. Now, typically my role here is to answer the questions and be nice when Mike says something rude or offensive. And one of the things that he does is abuse the crowd. He lashes them with his words. And okay, there's some fans of that, apparently. I'll do my best to fill in for him. But the main thing is that occasionally I'm going to entreat you to examine this Tiltify QR code, and then I want you to look within. And if you find any money in there, I want you to give it to Child's Play. Now, of course, very briefly, let me talk to Brenna. So you got here okay? Okay, because when I left the hotel room, you were not awake. And even though I had a panel coming up soon. And I can produce the handbag at a moment's notice. All right, gathered friends, it looks like we have another deep roster of snacks over here. And I'm gonna take my life into my hands by having 2 coffees and then a Red Bull. So if you want any information about future lottery numbers, I plan to pierce the veil, is what I'm trying to say. So 1 second, let me open this. And then also let me see if there's any Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips for Brenna. Hey, yo. All right, here you go, Tender. I know you need a snacky sometimes. All right, there you go. All right.
Yeah, there were so many that I thought, is it appropriate to throw them out? Or is there a law that can't be done?
Yeah, some Boston ordinance.
Just a hazardous.
Well,
yeah.
it's like, the snack chips incident of 1871. Here, let's just.
A lot of stuff
here,
has
I'm
been
just
thrown.
saying, let's just take a look at our roster here. This looks. Saratoga sparkling water doesn't seem to fit the vibe. Serotonin water. All right. Oh boy.
What else you got?
Yeah, I got some cues here. Fruit fucking roll-ups. Oh shit! Why Frank's Red Hot? What the? Laura is concussed. What? Makeup remover towelettes? Flushable moist wipes?
Ooh, yeah.
What do you expect me to do up here?
Wait,
what are you looking? Chris, of course, reaching immediately.
Oh, these are just like generic, and they're not like the masculine for your balls.
Yeah, exactly.
These are okay for everybody.
Yeah, rub these on your gross balls, men. All right, now.
Why would you buy a product that says that? And they say that on there. Why would you buy it? I'm not going to bring that to a cashier.
No, absolutely not.
No.
All right. God, do you remember the era where it's like you would like buy condoms, and it was like you felt like you were being judged by the universe?
Oh, no.
And
yes,
like
you have to.
the check lady was like, I know where you're gonna put that. I know exactly where. You don't have to tell me. All right. Beef jerky? Oh, shit. Listen, yeah, so if anybody feels snacky later, I'll just ask, and then I'll bring you a snack. I'll deliver a snack. Game over, Greggy's not giving you a snack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Brian Sibley from PS122, New York City asks, hi. I love painting many little men in my spare time, and even some of my non-spare time. Now, in my mind, we are not talking about models. He just has within his acquaintance several small men, some no longer than a thimble.
Yeah. And they brought their own paint.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
what else is there to do?
Paint me with this. Okay, story's getting weirder. Sometimes I am painting tiny men in my sleep. Sometimes I think I am painting wee guys while I'm also painting the wee guys like I am living my life twice at once. I am worried about what might come next. Sometimes they don't like the way I paint them.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes they tell me what I should have done better. Sometimes I listen. If any of you can ascertain a question in this treatise.
Oh, that was the end of it?
Yeah, that's
no
the
more?
whole thing. Yeah, exactly.
No, this is just a balanced struck. It just sounds like we're good.
No, it sounds like you have a reasonable situation here.
Yeah.
There's a client.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Oh, boy. Okay. Here, Chris, can you just read this real quick?
Oh, of course. Sir Topham Hatt, don't call me the other thing, from Shane Booney asks, I'm not sure we can get you out. We can't lift you out with a crane. The ground's not firm enough. Let me see. I wonder if Gordon could pull you out. Yeah. I bet he could. I'm betting he does.
All right, now
I've
now
seen
that
that.
I know which color is the Topham Hat questions,
You can dodge it.
well, now I have to strategically interleave them. Unless we want to do like a elite mega drama, like 4 in a row, and just turn this into a different kind of convention. I'll consider this.
Think about it.
All right, I'm going to
You
grab
have
this.
to burn through them at the end. That we do it that way.
Indeed. Jim S. from Pittsburgh asks, any chance we'll see the AK Inc. crew in grim darkness of the far future, a.k.a. Warhammer 40K?
Ooh.
Omen as a rogue trader seems like a given. Now, if you want to see some real perversion, our merchandise manager, Lydia, her husband, Brian, who I understand is called Bri, as he did a bunch of custom kill team models that essentially are arrayed as all the characters from Acquisitions Incorporated with custom rules and stuff. That's on the YouTube if you really want to engage in that type of perversion. But there is a really, really cool role-playing game that is set in that era. And, I mean, Jasmine and I have spoken more than once about trying to put something like that together. All right. Drowning Rabbit. Chris Lefevre, I guess, from New Hampshire asks, what's the cringiest moment you have had in the last 25 years of PAX? A fan-vendor interaction, or even an adjacent to PAX situation, while dining maybe. See, part of it is that just psychologically, my threshold for cringe, I'm not sure if you've ever seen any of my work. It is far beyond what a normal person can endure. Like my level of not knowing what's happening is incredibly high in social situations. I realized that someone was flirting with me 20 years later. What am I supposed to do about it now? She's married. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Brenna. Happy Mother's Day. So, I mean, have you had a cringe? Have you had an experience? I know that I can find something just because the opportunities for cringe at PAX do occur.
Yeah, I guarantee that they exist that I could recall. But while my threshold is not so high as yours, my inability to remember anything shields me. So I don't have them. They're not here. I have experienced them, and I'll probably go into those situations again.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you about them here.
I mean,
I can only repeat the mistake over and over.
I mean, I have. Look, every day at PAX, I have 4 to 7 conversations with a person who thinks I'm Mike. And there's no universe in which I can stop that train. I'll just keep going. They'll ask me how Kara is. And I'll be like, she's good, she's good. And the boys that I have also, they're doing exceedingly well. And it's great to meet you, Gabe. And I'm like, well, it might have been. In a parallel universe. 76 trombones from the big parade ask, what are you most looking forward to doing after this, or rather in the course of this PAX East? So Brother Ming Games is one of the things I'm going to go to try to check out in the period that I have between this panel and Jackbox at PAX Box, which comes up at 7 o'clock in the Albatross Theater, which has historically been a good time. He has, this demon has created a game. It's like a 1v1 fighting board game, right? Asymmetrical fighting thing. But the way that you get your energy for all of your fighting game style moves is a board that plays like Bejeweled. So you pick up little gems, and then the new gems fall down and fill in the board. And I don't even need the game. But the game is genius. But I could also just pick up the balls. I think that would be good too. So I'm going to go check that out today. I usually spend a lot of time in tabletop. I'm going to grab some new RPGs, etc. There's some kind of Elden Ring Night Rain dome.
Oh yeah, you can go in that dome.
Over there's some kind of like carnival-style dome. I assume that I assume there's some kind of blood sport that occurs inside there. And they have to cover it up just for legal reasons. Okay, now, these are the questions that I have found inside here. I'm gonna allow you into our mystery here on the back end. The only 4 questions I have left, I'm just gonna show you what color they are. And you let me know what you think is going to happen next. This is the color.
That's it? Oh, wow, we burned through the rest.
I mean, maybe I'm supposed to eat these snacks. Maybe that's the mode of entertainment we're going for here. Which muck bang. We're gonna bang a muck. Why not? Anyway, yeah, here. So I'm gonna give you 1 or 2 of these, and then I'm just going to go talk to Laura real quick and see if there's any more questions of any kind.
Let's see. We could also just re-answer old questions and see if anything's changed from yesterday to today. Sir Topham Hatt from Ballyhoo asks, you're a special mixed traffic engine. You can pull coaches or trucks quite easily, but you must learn from your mistakes. You've given me a lot of trouble, and people are laughing at my railway, and I don't like that at all. Ooh. A curveball. Edward from the Northwestern Railway asks, that's not the same voice. I don't know what the voice is. They all hiss me, sir. They say tender engines don't shunt. And last night they say I have black wheels. I don't have, do I, sir? I can't get a read on Sir Topham Hatt, like, what is his management style? He seems hot and cold. He seems challenging to work with. I hear Jerry's saying something, but there's no microphone.
No.
There.
He seems like a very difficult person to build a rapport with. Because
he keeps guessing.
Well, because he's either saying it's not your fault, or he is bricking you over.
And he just
so that you can see your friends being useful engines with the top part of your eyes.
Yeah. Here's what you should have done.
Yeah.
Be like them.
Do it another way. All right, here now. I have two more. Well, this one's going to be funny because it mentions Jerry again. Here, you try this one. And then I got
More?
another one.
I gotta draw the thing. I gotta do the voice.
Listen, you do what I said.
Sir Topham Hatt from Shining Time Station asks, engines don't swim, Jerry. You were meant to deliver the fish, not swim with them. You should know that by now. There's so much, like, there's always one or two sentences more.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I've already been chastised. Why you keep going? I'm already behind this brick wall. He's still talking. He's still yelling at me.
But he's getting ever quieter as the bricks rise.
Like the reverb is changing. Hard to make out what he says.
Some of these words just continue to echo inside the chamber.
Sir Topham Hatt from Sudre asks, I was waving to Henry when my hat was blown off into a field where a goat ate it for tea. Now how will I be presentable for the governor? There's no way to know. And the governor won't meet him unless he has his classic hat.
Well, yeah.
So it's a real quandary.
Well, he won't know who it is.
No. He's face blind.
Well, okay.
He's also hat blind. It's a real struggle. He can't see.
No, so, I mean, but essentially, I think that we can figure something out here. It's like, essentially what I do when I come up here is I just read different things, and then I comment on them. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we can get out of this bag. Let's see if there's anything in this bag.
See, maybe there's a question. Maybe you can phrase it like a question.
There's nothing physically inside the bag, but is there something conceptual?
What is a bag?
Well, it's this. I mean, we're not going to get a whole lot out of it, I don't think.
Yeah, that makes
Market
sense.
basket. Okay, so that's like the biggest cheer I've gotten during the Q&A. So I think we're going the wrong direction with these questions. And what we should do is just read things
on bags.
Off of bags.
Yeah, there you go.
More for your dollar. Right, so that's why she likes this so much. She's a value girly. Okay, but there's nothing on this side of the bag, so I'm sorry about that.
What about the bottom? There's the recycling information.
Yeah. Because I know that some of you are like, well, I mean, I'd like to use that bag, but does it comport with my ethical considerations? I've got great news for you. It's reusable. It's compostable. Mr. Straub, it's recyclable!
Yes! We did it!
This is the weirdest fucking panel I've ever done in my life. We're just gonna make a nest out of these things and live in it? Jesus Christ.
Live in the bag. Live in the bag. Live in the bag. You don't have to. That's not something you need to do. It was made for me.
The cheer coming on when the bag went over the head, I think, is one of the most mortifying experiences I've ever had in my life.
Yeah,
So we've transformed this. I mean, ostensibly there's a strip. Now, let me take a moment, obviously, to appreciate you for the $5,000+ for Child's Play. Of course, this ancient sigil over to the right there will allow you to go even crazier should the need arise. But you did have a chance. Oh, hey.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Laura, what's going on?
I've
Hey.
become the questions.
What?
Oh, nice.
How?
Is it live? Are they coming in?
Huh?
You got some more?
First of all, this chair farted, and that was rude.
Well, yeah. It wasn't mic'd, at least.
It's true.
But honestly, I gotta tell you, these motherfuckers are in a state.
Are they?
Yeah, I've been reading.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I've been reading things.
Oh, they can do better than that.
Well, I think they can do better than this money bar,
fuck
for
yeah.
certain.
No,
but I'm saying, I've just been reading things off of bags.
Oh.
And it's been the biggest, there's been like WWE style pops.
I mean, do you want me to leave?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I would love it. So you have more
Bring
questions?
more bags.
Yeah, I surely do. So. Oh, yeah. Does anybody want a bag? Yeah, tell you what. No, we can't. Here's the thing. Unfortunately, I just had to figure this out. We cannot raise money in exchange for physical goods. But what we can say is, if we get another $100, we will randomly give you... No, that's not what we can do. But, maybe we'll read another thing if the number gets high.
Hey, no, hold on. So you're saying that we can't give it to them for physical acts or physical objects?
Yeah.
Can we give it to them for services?
Hey, if I don't see it, it didn't happen. Only me. I'm the only eyes who matter.
All right, so you're saying that you have come out, and this is marvelous because obviously our friends from Gearbox are going to come out and turn this place into a blood pit.
They are.
Of excitement later. I saw them in the green room.
Yeah.
And they were speaking with great intensity. So my guess is it's going to pop pretty hard.
It's up to us to prepare the blood pit.
But they have provided you with seating.
They really have.
Which I love. Now, if you've got Q's,
thanks, Gearbox.
If you've got Q's, I've got A's.
Okay, so we're gonna start with what I was able to Google, which is 36 questions to fall in love with someone.
Okay, so we got some performance art going?
Yes. If you could invite anyone in the world to dinner, who would it be? Has to be living. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, okay. Because I was
in the world right now.
Because I was gonna say Anthony Bourdain.
God. No, that's the true question. That's a true answer.
No, but the truth is, imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't want to. If it's not a euphemistic question, I don't think we want to dine with him.
No, not in that way.
Right? Yeah. Let's see.
That's part of the question.
Anyone living to go to dinner with?
Go dinner, living man or woman or anyone.
Or squirrel.
Yeah.
Brenna Holkins.
Hey!
Yo.
Oh, boo. Boo.
Yeah,
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Is that one of them?
Happy
No, it
Mother's
has to
Day
be Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Now we're not
We
gonna
wish
get
you were our
sued.
mother so we could party too. What? So really quick, just so that I know the boundaries here, I understand last time I was on stage while a strip was being maked.
It is even now being maken, madam.
I was given instruction not to speak to the maker of the strip.
Oh.
Because
Whoa.
I would wreck his focus and it would ruin everything.
Oh, see, this is the thing. That's Mike.
I know that's Mike, and this is Chris, but I wanted to make sure I spoke to his friend.
This creature can endure unbelievable amounts of abuse.
Oh, well then in that
So
case,
much
let's
suffering.
stand over.
No, so I've been...
Why are you drawing it that way?
I need you to bump my arm.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and just occasionally jostle you. How about that?
No, I
Yeah.
had him reading questions and shit. And we had him doing voice acting.
Yeah.
Oh God! All right. Well,
It
then
was
in that
incredible.
case, yeah. So here, sorry.
Yeah,
Would
you got something good?
The second one is great. Would you like to be famous? If so, in what way? How would you like to be famous?
Now, arguably, there was a point in the trajectory where...
I was gonna say, which year were you in the Time 100 Interesting People?
God, that was a weird night.
But the pictures are hot.
God, the pictures of Brenna are hot.
Shut up. The pictures are hot.
The pictures of me are... Imagine a cue ball with a black napkin draped over it. And that's my vibe. That's my energy. But no, it was fucking crazy.
Because you said Taylor Swift was there?
Dude, it was
But she
nuts.
was just another of the 100 people?
No, it was fucking dumb. Here,
Yeah.
I'll just hook you up.
Please.
We got all kinds of fucking time now, I guess.
That's true.
So, Brenna and I were just hanging out, I guess, in New York. I'd never stayed in a hotel in New York. And the sort of hotel room that you can get in New York both has the toilet exposed to the main room.
Oh, I love that. I love this romantic design where you can see your partner defecate.
See your
Why?
partner defecate.
Staccato defecation, like an MP5. No silencer. Now, but the room quite small. The room, prison-like.
Yeah.
Although I've seen prisons with more space. Now, it was a completely insane thing to walk on an IRL red carpet. It was so funny. It was so funny because it's like the first service is like Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
And then Brennan and I come up, and everybody brings the cameras up, and they're like, I don't know who the fuck that is. Like, they all go like this, and then they're just like, oh, what the
No,
fuck?
it's the you got it in the bumpers and wheeze. Whoa!
Yeah, I know, exactly. It was hard-ass core. And so they had seated everybody around, and if you were an actually cool person, like you were down by the stage.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened.
They put you on the roof?
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, in the rafters.
Yeah.
We were hanging like those fruit bats,
the
like those really,
eaves.
like a flying fox.
Yeah.
We had to hang upside down and eat fruit on strings.
Oh.
It was crazy.
See, all of this sounds like kink, so let's go.
No, I mean it was working. It was
Yeah.
working. For some reason, in the same night, we saw a performance by Taylor Swift, and then Taylor Swift left the stage, and Prince got on.
So the better option showed. She was the opener.
No,
and rightly so.
She came back out later.
Sorry.
But it was
T-Swift
really
hater.
funny. It was really funny. So we were seated at a table. We're up way in the back. And then one of the other people who's in the 100, we were like, hey, we're not 100% sure. We haven't seen like the issue. Like, we do this like comic thing and this convention. Like, what do you do? And then we find out that she is like famous/infamous for firing all of the teachers in her district. And so there wasn't a whole lot of conversation after that.
She mysteriously died soon after.
I wasn't sure what we were supposed to talk about after that.
Oh my God.
We came from different worlds.
Yeah. Here, so this is just really quick. I've been putting these questions together for you for like a while.
Yeah.
Since like 2017.
Yeah, a minute.
Let me tell you, this has never happened before.
Well, no, I'm saying like, did we answer them too fast yesterday?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
But here's what I'll tell
We're
you.
too good at it.
No, but here's what I'll tell you. Normally, I do, okay, because I've worked with you long enough, I now know that like there are certain combinations of Jerry and other people that will lead to expounding.
Well.
And that's not a bad thing. I'm an expounder myself.
Okay.
But you and Mike, usually Mike will be like, you'll say something long and beautiful and poetic, and Mike will be like, no, I don't like that. Or just like, that sounds cool.
Yeah, that's stinky.
And then like, what's the next one? And then you and Chris, it's very much like, and then what happened? Well, let me tell you.
Well,
And
no,
it will go
Chris
for a
and
while.
I have a different.
That's
we
a
have
different
a
energy.
different.
It's like two
fractal
people
curve.
asking the traveler to gather around the campfire, and I love it. So what I'm saying is, I absolutely was like, we have like 47 questions. That'll last us 2 panels. No, so shame on me.
We're gonna get through it.
Shame on me.
We're
But
very
let's-
strong and tough.
Let's continue falling in love with each other.
Yeah.
What would constitute a perfect day for you?
A perfect day for me. I mean, so far, except for the running out of questions.
Yeah.
I mean, this is sort of.
Seriously?
Well, yeah. I mean, I got my cool ladies right here, right? I'm hanging out with a bunch of people who have endured me for years.
And they packed this theater, baby.
Well, no, and they laughed. They laughed when I read off of the market bag, and then, but also what really drove me wild.
Yeah.
Was I had just mentioned the market basket, and this lady was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Oh my God, let's hear it for Market Baskets!
I'm telling you.
Thank you!
Is this like their Wawa?
It's better. Baby girl.
Better than Wawa.
Better.
You need to
better.
talk to
Imagine
them.
if Metro Market, okay, so you know Metro Market.
Is it kind of shishi?
It's kind of shishi. Okay, so Metro Market has really good quality though, right?
Facts.
They generally pay their people okay.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine if paid people better, prices bottom of the basket, and it was kind of, I think, employee owned or employee co-ops. Yes. They're good as hell. And you go inside and it's like a time warp to 1981. Wow. People are in uniforms. There are colored tiles on the floor. And it's pronounced Market Basket. Oh. Market Basket. We love Market Basket. We love them. And then I think, oh God, people know the owner by name? Yes, it's Damula's Market Basket. It's so good. The prices are in the freaking basement.
Dude.
And they're so good and the quality's incredible.
Dude, okay, listen.
Go to Market Basket.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You should go.
I'm
It's in
leaving
Somerville.
right now.
The closest one from here is in Somerville, so it's like a 20-minute Uber ride. But
Yeah,
you're gonna love it.
y'all go. I got this. I'm good.
Get it in.
Yeah.
Just
No,
stop.
here, no, you stay here and finish this. I gotta go check out these values.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I really
Oh,
like it.
oh.
I dragged Ryan the Hartman there, and he was like, I don't know what we're doing. Why are we doing this?
You dragged
I did.
Dream.
I'm here. I'm on the East Coast, and all of a
Okay.
sudden now all of the words are coming out
the
like
vowels.
This. All the vowels.
Now
I
here-
got
All
this.
right, but no, I
Sorry.
would say that like being here with my friends and then
Yeah.
my friends by proxy,
Yeah.
and then like Dave flitting around and taking little
Yeah.
photos. We have a new cool musical intro
By
our friend Dom
Don
Palumbi.
Palumbi, who's right there.
Yeah, it's Dom Palumbi.
There
Hey
he
man, what's up?
is. Look at him.
No, it was very cool.
Here,
I was delighted by it.
I don't want to jump too far in front of you, but I did say that I was going to save the dialogue in the third panel
Yeah.
to be revealed, and I just wanted it to land and not go under the
Okay.
radar. So I'll just type it out carefully. The thing is, it's going to hit even harder once I get that bold italic on there.
Oh,
We need a little more space. We're going to run out of space. Now,
we did it.
I don't think it's done. Because this just will give so much energy to it.
So much momentum.
Yeah, it just creates, an
Now,
exigence.
you have to understand, in the original, like, the script that I gave him has those in capital letters.
Do you want them in caps?
Do we want caps or do we want italics? Here, we're gonna do two things.
I'm not crazy about how this font does caps.
Oh, okay, the designers have. Okay, listen. We have heard from Penny Arcade lead designer Gav Greco, and they're giving us an italicized energy. I respect it, but for me, it's just the capitals would it would communicate the idea that this is an important bomb.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and let me get this in caps so you can compare. I don't like the way this font.
Gavin's gonna throw up.
I know you're not gonna like it. Hold on a second.
Nope.
See?
Nope.
Look at that.
Nope.
Look at
Never mind,
that.
no.
Look at that little
No.
short little descender.
man.
Man,
God.
boo him.
I had to see it. It was so much worse. All right.
So guess what? People know my number, and they've texted me a question.
Billy,
Is that okay?
Billy, don't lose my number.
The
They're
best,
not anywhere. Did I get by you? Something like that.
so the best part is I now have the
Oh,
other.
Billy. Sorry.
No, it's okay. The next question on the falling in love was, when's the last time you sang?
Oh.
So we got that. That's in the
Really-
bag.
I'm throwing this thing away.
You did it. So yeah, here's a question.
Yeah.
How much money do we need to raise for Jerry to cosplay Sir Topham Hatt? He looks just like him already.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't read the rest of it. I didn't read the rest.
All right, here. So, like, where? What show?
What show?
Okay, West?
PAX East. Well, you did it here.
Oh, just straight up, like, back here next year, top of
yeah,
Hat.
yeah. Just
Fuck
for no
yeah.
reason.
No, here.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, like
No.
somebody's got
No,
it.
it's gonna take it. Listen, I want it to be good.
We'll see when he can get tailoring.
No, listen, I can flex it at West too. Listen,
Yeah.
I got mad seamstress.
Once you get a perfect suit like that,
No,
you're
dude.
gonna want to wear it everywhere.
No, I live with a super hot seamstress, and so it's like, it's not a big deal. I would say if we hit 10,
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Topham Hat,
10?
debut at West, but I'm gonna come back and bring it to East.
So yeah, Topham 10.
Yeah.
Topham 10, baby! Hit 10K!
Absolutely.
Let's go!
Like, that would be I would love to do it.
If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain...
I mean, that's,
That's enough. Yeah.
We're
I like
asking a
that.
lot.
Thank you.
Next question.
my body is not a temple like 100%.
Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? What is this? This is not a fall in love question.
That's a
Yeah, I feel like
question.
this date is getting weirder. A secret hunch about how you will die?
Yeah.
Do you have any allergies? Like real
Can
serious
you eat
allergies.
shellfish?
Hey, what's your exact address?
Yeah.
No.
How I will die?
Yeah, a secret hunch.
A secret hunch?
Do you have a public hunch?
No, I'm about to make it public, I guess.
That's true.
My fantasy, my optimal fantasy,
At home, surrounded by friends.
and I'm hoping and praying you can make this happen.
Oh, God.
Assassination. Right? Oh, Brenna says no.
Hey, Brenna, do you have a secret hunch about... No.
Yeah, Brenna,
No.
don't assassinate my husband, you know.
I was actually... The next one is name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common.
Oh, now that might be worth. Oh, appear to have in common.
Appear to have in common.
We live in bodies of flesh. Bones. We have bones. Can't see. You're right. You're right. Can't see the bones.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no. Bones, teeth. As Brenna is fond of saying,
Teeth are outside bones?
teeth are outside bones.
Yeah. They hang from your lips like bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're both do that. We like to do the thing that is the best about us is that we like to know that the other person is there, and we like to go and bother them sometimes, but we don't want them there all the time. We want them to not be there much of the time, but the rest of the time it's fine to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like this.
that is like companionate silence is something we can handle.
Oh, we love a companionate silence.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yes.
if I can open this to you, what are some things that you and your partner have in common, or appear to have in common?
Well, this is really interesting because
Chitin.
we are very different people. Like she's very type A,
Yeah.
and we like to laugh together. We can be silly together.
Do you like walks on the beach?
We laugh once a day.
Oh,
we don't
my
go to
God.
bed
Just
angry.
once.
Wait, what was you mentioned something? Shoot, I completely forgot the thread. That doesn't matter.
What's
Claws.
a companionate silence for y'all? Do y'all do a companionate silence?
I remember.
Okay.
I like this quote very much, and it describes us. It was something that marriage is shouting "what" from other rooms. That's really 80%.
Yes. I love it.
So we got that.
Something that happens a lot in my house, and I'm glad that Brenda's not here because this would embarrass her. Is that she'll say things a lot, and I'll think that she's talking to me, but she's talking to Brenna, and in great detail about a variety of topics, and I am sometimes there, but that's the deal. I mean, that's the hook.
Yeah,
I love this.
that makes it work.
All right, what you got?
I've received more from the ether.
Oh, really?
Bachelor number 1, if we were going out on a date, where would you take me? No, but what's a good first date?
A good first date.
Yeah.
I
Don't worry
mean-
about me. Don't ask
What
me.
what an ancient muscle to flex again.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
I don't think do people. I don't think that's
happens?
it. I think that you just. My understanding is that the modus is that you just order human beings
Yeah.
from apps like you would Grubhub.
Yeah.
Is that not? Is that not correct?
Ooh, I could answer this, but I've also, I have not been actively in a dating pool for 10 years.
Listen, I think a good idea. I think that you have to sort of begin as you mean to go on. So one of our first dates, I think the first real date we went on was at Dairy Queen.
Grill and chill?
Dude, and we fucked up that dessert pizza.
What?
We fucked
I've
it
never
up.
heard of a dessert
We
pizza.
fucked
I mean,
it
I have, but
up. You
what?
didn't hear about it because we ate them all.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's
But-
right.
But I think a good test would be to go to Korean barbecue.
Ooh, yes. That's a
Right?
sharing event.
It's a sharing event.
It's a
You can make
collaborative
things
storytelling
for each
moment,
other, right? But
yes.
also, you have to be cool.
Yeah.
Like housing
Yeah.
beef
Oh, yeah.
in
It's
front of this other
sloppy.
person. You have to
It's
be
a
cool
sloppy time.
housing beef.
You have
Yeah.
to maintain the mystique a little bit.
Honestly,
And not,
it
you know,
can
go
it
too
can
hard.
Yeah.
it can arouse, it can suspend certain things. Sorry, you are doing a check on, I'm sure, the time. What are we doing? How are we doing?
how are you
Because
looking?
it's just
We're doing okay.
covered up, and so I don't always know. Now, 7. Listen, if you're trying to see this orb,
Yeah.
with a big hat and a tailored suit,
Yeah.
yelling at trains with faces.
Just speaking crossly to them. You don't have to yell.
You know what to do. I'm just saying there's a QR code. You can get it.
Yeah. Here's one from our friend Jack Lemon.
Oh, Jack Lemon, yeah.
We love you, buddy. Thanks for modding. Jerry and Chris, when will we get another installment of the DM Masterclass?
Ooh, such a good question.
And has there been a through line between each one so far, or am I headcanoning that they've been connected the whole time?
Okay, so it's worth noting. Gosh, did both of them happen at West?
I thought they were an unplugged conceit.
I think one was unplugged, yeah.
Okay,
Or one
yeah.
of them was,
Okay,
yeah.
so there was I just want to make sure that people know what the question is, because it was something really, really weird. So after quarantine, like when the show first came back, like you sort of had to rebuild. You had to like rebuild the entire show basically from the ground up. And when it came back, it was smaller and it was more intimate. And we started doing these really weird panels where it's like a role-playing game, but we sort of made the systems up, and it's only a storyteller and one player. And so they tended to be these like cosmic horror, weirdo performance art things that I suspect are unwatchable filth. But it sounds like Jack Lemon would like to see us do it again, so we just set up one chair, I guess, and then
Yeah, that's it.
we're good to go.
That's all you need.
Yeah, but essentially, it's very, very strange to do a role-playing game with just one other person, and I think that level of intimacy. I mean, it's probably there might be some aspects of it that could be considered cringe, but it's very, very hard on your sleeve when you can't pawn any of it off on somebody else.
No,
it was just the two of us. So it was really, really.
It felt very special.
Yeah, I mean that would be
It
a
was
great
really-
first date.
Yeah.
For
I
us.
agree. I agree. So we've been on 2 now.
Yeah.
This next one's from Cookie Mom, and it's if you could revisit any PAX theme, what would it be?
Oh my gosh! Listen, I have to tell you that I think that the design team has done something insane.
I think you could say they fucking crushed it.
Yeah, no, they murdered it.
crushed
Like I don't. It's so crazy.
This one's tasty good.
It's so crazy. And then if you open up like the jacket with like the diagonal pockets, like the workman jacket, and then you see how many additional pockets there are inside.
You can hold like 3 switches in there.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that I've tried.
No, but it's so coherent and it's so neat. Like every part of it. What's crazy is that people might not know that different parts of that team wrote like fics. Did you know this?
Wait, fix?
Like fanfic. They wrote pieces of fiction to sort of define.
Oh yes, yes,
So
yes.
they've
like a brand
defined
story.
they've defined certain things
Sure.
about this metro system
yeah.
Oh,
and what it's
yes.
like to live in this town.
No, I thought we were talking like sure. Okay, because I've talked to them about this because I usually have to do that when we make the templates are then being interpreted.
Yeah, like what the designers do is
Yeah.
super like esoteric, and like Mike is a artist.
Yes.
But he is like a illustrator, and so the things that they can do just in terms of shapes, like
Yeah.
how they manipulate these shapes, for us are like sorcerous.
Totally.
And I can't believe how many times it just expresses itself through all these different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, it's at the store.
No, it's good. So none that you would revisit in the past. You just
Well,
this
no,
one's
I
the
was just
best?
going to say, well, obviously this is the very best one, but the one that I thought was really fun before was the space one.
Ooh, space. Yeah, both of y'all are
With the
gonna be into that.
remove before launch.
Hell
Like that
yeah,
was one of
girl.
our coolest original jackets.
And that was a Kiko one. That was a Kiko helmed that one, I
Oh
believe.
yeah. But then Chris had the opportunity to do
Oh, yeah.
insane bullshit. So every one of the shows,
Oh, I loved what he did.
he designed a spaceship.
Yes.
This was a custom T-shirt for each one.
Yeah.
And he designed a spaceship that looks like the center.
Yeah, and then
that
it had,
it's
like-
held.
And it was like, and he did that. I remember the diagrams because
He labeled all the parts.
it would describe what they all did, which is great.
No, but that one was really special. I
Good
think.
fake science words.
Well, and great pins because obviously
yeah.
those solid pins, like the really high quality
oh yeah.
badges and shit.
Chris, do you differ on this?
Oh, no, actually, I was going to bring up the space one.
It's space all the time,
Yeah,
baby.
I very much, because like there was so much just populate with science-sounding words
Yes.
that will,
Your specialty.
would make my dad like me more. So it was the perfect venue.
Whew, a lot to unpack
There was
there.
different types.
me.
There was different types of fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All new fields.
Hey, really quick, I decided to just give up on the falling in love questions because one, I know most of the answers to them, and two, I think we've also asked most of them in some way.
We have been around each other.
So instead, I opened Reddit.com and I opened, what's the worst question you were ever asked on a date? And I'm going to just read some of those.
Yeah.
First, has anyone ever told you you have birthing hips?
No.
No? Okay.
I haven't gotten that one.
Can you show me your feet, followed by can I touch your calves?
Your calves?
Calves.
I hate it. I hate
Okay.
that. I hate it so much.
Is there such a thing as a calf man?
I
mean,
mean,
a rancher, I guess.
There's somebody for everybody.
Yeah, I guess. Calves?
Oh man.
What are we gonna do with a calf?
Get your life right.
Squish. Why? Why squish it? Of course.
And then what?
Well, that's great.
Yeah. Oh.
Is there a calf man? It's me. No.
Yeah.
Oh no. Unfortunately, this is Reddit. No. Someone.
You find some novel items?
Honk. No. There's a reason this is good to stay on the internet. I was asked from someone else who has my number a question for the asker. What's your least favorite musical? Oh, we don't have time to get into that,
No.
baby. But
Least
what would you
favorite?
like to offer for that? Do you have a least favorite musical?
I have most.
It's
The vast majority of them.
No?
No.
You're not gonna get into it?
No, Ronya is constantly pushing musicals on me in the house.
Oh.
In my home.
Yeah.
There's been an incursion of musicals recently.
I definitely have like a musical that fell in my estimation, which was Hello, Dolly, because I was in that one. And then I thought, oh, I do this thing with my beloved husband, and it's very normal, and we can talk about it. When we don't want to watch a news event that is happening, we turn on the musical that I have chosen, and we drink margaritas. It's Margs and Musicals, baby. And we tried to watch, I've gotten him to watch, like, Calamity Jane and The Greatest Show on Earth and Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. He liked that anyway. But I tried to watch Hello, Dolly, and drunk off our asses, we couldn't get through it. It was
You could not long endure.
It's so boring, it turns out, because they stretch it out. Anyway, it's definitely...
Like the Barbra Streisand one?
Yes.
Or a later? Okay.
Did you know that Walter Matthau said that she had as much talent as a butterfly's fart?
Yeah, I know they hated each
Yeah,
other.
but
I also, because I saw that very young.
Let's go.
I didn't realize that, like...
That was an inappropriate age difference?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was
Right.
going to say.
Yeah.
I was like, also, I was at the age where I couldn't parse how old she was anyway. It's like,
Yes.
well, they're all probably like
Adults
50.
are happening.
I don't know.
No. Sure.
But she was, what, like 18?
No, yeah.
And Walter Matthau was never young.
53.
Yeah, he
was born like a raisin.
Yeah.
Mr. Vandergiller.
Yeah. If
I
you've
don't-
ever watched the movie A Face in the Crowd, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Walter Matthau is the hottest thing on two pegs, and Andy Griffith is the scariest man in the world. And that's my pitch for A Face in the Crowd.
Wow.
That's a good
But I
movie.
want to go back to this butterfly fart.
I'm so sorry,
Like,
yes.
No, I mean, I feel like as a metaphor, as a euphemism, I feel like that could go a couple different ways. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think a butterfly fart has to be a problem.
That's true.
I mean, I assume...
Are you a calf man?
I assume it sparkles.
Well, but I also, what if butterflies are like goldfish and they can't fart, so they die? If they eat too much, they die. That's why goldfish die when they eat too
That
much.
would make that metaphor incredibly sophisticated.
That's actually true.
You know what I mean?
But he's a good boy.
Yeah, there we go. That's true.
I actually have a question. Celebrity hall passes, while we're at it. Not in the sense of, I'm absolutely planning to meet Walter Matthau in real life. But like, do you have a person who's like, actually, you know what? Okay, yeah, maybe?
No, like a whole, like...
Well, or just in the sense of like, I would probably have to hug and kiss them. I would want to hug and kiss them very badly. Not like I want to do anything. Is this?
I feel like you want to do something. That's
No?
my read on this.
Oh,
You can't hide it.
I just want Clancy Brown to read poetry to me, okay?
Okay, Clancy Brown,
Clancy
though.
Brown.
Here,
That voice is in the basement.
What's your favorite Clancy Brown? Let's just talk about which one is
Oh
your
my
favorite
God.
Clancy Brown.
First of all, the one that turned me into a Clancy Brown forever girl is the Kurgan. Are you kidding me? I hated Highlander every minute of it until Clancy Brown shows up, and then he's kind of mean to nice people. But that's about it, because he's just a huge evil man, but he's like the I'm gonna tell you bad bye, like I say bad night kind of evil. Like, that's all I can tell you.
A sort of clownish level?
Yes, he might as well be patting a big cat and saying, I'm gonna get you, Gadget. That's his whole thing. But he looks punk rock as hell, and he's got a dope-ass song in his Trans Am. Give me that man.
I'm Candy. Of course you are. It's a pretty fucking...
Oh my God, though.
It plants a seed in your soul that doesn't grow up until you're much later.
It does. It does.
Now, here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
My favorite Clancy?
Yeah.
Carnival.
Oh shit, I haven't seen it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Should I leave? I'll leave. I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Carnival.
Carnival.
That's the Clancy
But
for
there's
me.
like 3 versions of Carnival, right?
No.
No?
No.
What am I
This is
thinking
the
of?
old HBO show.
I'm thinking of something else.
Imagine Clancy Brown as an evil, this time, an evil preacher man. Hallelujah.
Oh my God.
It's Raining
Give me
Man.
that Akron native Clancy Brown.
Y'all gonna love it.
Akron.
Y'all gonna love it.
God.
Now, right here, so what are you looking for? Am I dressing up as Topham Hat? No. We're running out of time. But guys, listen, we have 7.5 minutes
If we don't get enough.
to get a hat on this thing.
If we don't get enough, we're gonna have to make a ramshackle piece of shit costume out of discarded enforcer shirts.
If we don't get enough, I'm just gonna wear the hat.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna wear the suit.
Yeah.
See, now we got it. Oh, here, no. So what do you got?
Let me see. Oh my God, I had the button. Really quick, what's your favorite Thomas the Tank Engine? I know you know.
I like the troublesome trucks.
You like the troublesome trucks?
I like the troublesome trucks.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you like it because they?
Yes. Well, no, we had the troublesome trucks. We actually had a ton of Thomas shit, and it had a little battery and a speaker in it, and so if you push down on the troublesome trucks, they went.
Why are they so troublesome?
I did it until the battery ran out. Like, we would start over in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. Get up, get up. Yeah.
Get down.
Get up and get
Troublesome
down.
trucks in your town? All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I like Toby a lot.
Yeah.
It's a tram. That's a tram. Chris, you gonna join us?
I don't remember enough of them. I do.
Fuck you.
There was one.
Yeah.
It's deserved. But just
I'll
immediately.
finish this strip somehow. Give me that.
Like a can of soup thrown at my head.
No.
Kill him.
Kill him.
There was one episode where, God, was it Gordon? I know he was a big asshole.
Gordon's a big round blue
Yeah,
fellow, and
but
he
it was like
this.
here's a new type of engine.
Yeah.
I always like when you throw that
Yeah.
in, that dynamic. It's like,
no.
what?
It's
Yeah.
a twisted. It is for the darkest.
It's like Mean World.
It's like 40K levels of grimdark.
Absolutely. But it's just Sir Topham Hat.
Yeah.
No, he's
Mark.
the one.
Sir Topham Hat.
He's asleep.
Sir Topham Hat. Well,
Yeah. Listen, we can't say you didn't try.
listen, if you donate more, Mark will wake up and press the Sir Topham Hat button.
Hopefully hopefully a crazy sound will happen back there and he'll wake up.
Hey!
All right, now, here, so you got them hot cues?
I absolutely do. At this point, I said I absolutely do, and then I hit a button. I was going to try to ask you Muppet Treasure Island trivia.
Oh my God!
Is that
so
okay?
we saw that recently.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it. Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah.
And my only experience with Tim Curry was it. And I know, right? He's so much more than that.
Okay.
But I didn't realize that so much of that clown. I was like, wow, that's fucking scary.
But that's just him.
Just him.
Yeah. It's,
No, it's
He's
not
just doing that.
not a character.
No.
No, that's just him. They just
He
put
was
him in
doing
a
that
clown
to the
outfit.
Muppets.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have this on a Google Keep thing because, yeah, of course I keep notes of Muppet Treasure Island trivia in my Google Keep.
Is this real? Chad, is this real?
What do you mean, Muppet Treasure Island?
I'm saying, but you have a special
Of course I
dispensed
do.
area on your phone exclusively dedicated?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Laura from work, everybody.
I'm just throwing it out there.
You only have to write it once.
So, do you happen to know who made a brief debut in Muppet Treasure Island?
Oh, boy.
Like a famous Sesame Street actor?
No.
How many Muppet performers do you know? I'm so sorry. I don't know if we're coming into this one.
some. Steve Whitmire?
No.
Oh.
No. He subbed in for Fozzie Bear for one day.
Oh,
Oh, then I have
Anybody got it in the audience?
No idea.
Kevin Clash. Elmo.
Whoa.
Elmo.
Dude, you're dropping real science on us here.
It's okay. I actually kept it open on bad date questions. Do you have any debt? No.
Yes.
If you could get away with murder, would
Can I
you?
have?
Yeah.
Oh, can I see your phone?
That's the dumbest question. Obviously, yes.
Do you have games on your phone? Is another one. Actually, no, really, for real and truly. Yeah.
Do you
tell me
have
more.
games on your phone?
Yeah.
Is a question for a 14-year-old who is going on a date with a 35-year-old.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Well, do you have games on your phone? That sounds like something a man without games on his phone would say.
I got mad games.
What's
Don't
your
talk to me about
current
my
What's
games.
your current sad obsession that
Once
you're like,
Upon a
ooh,
Galaxy.
Once Upon a Galaxy. Why is it good?
It's one of the best games I've ever played. You can literally play it forever and it's always different. It's like sort of a card drafting thing, of course. Of course. I can no longer be satisfied by physical cards.
Really?
I need cards that project into the digital dimension. They're not up there.
Oh,
That's just a
I was
euphemism.
ready.
No, it's fine.
I was ready.
Cards descending. Here, all right, now, let me know what you guys, because I think that we have long endured. Oh my God, really? 9,205? Oh,
You can do better than that.
No, we've got
Come
3 minutes.
on.
We actually
3 minutes?
have 3 minutes to get this top him hat shit popping.
All right, let's get topped. In hat. Let's top him. Hat. We
Let's get
want
tops. Let's get topped.
Tops.
Hats are going to be involved.
Tops sports cards.
Yeah.
From Mark's non-sports cards.
Exactly right. That classic. All right, here. We got a couple minutes here. 9,205. I like what I'm seeing. Ask a question. Okay, it continues to rise.
Here, I'll ask you another really good secret video game night question. What's Donald Duck's middle name?
Ooh, that's one I used to know, but I ain't got that one.
You ready? You want it?
Yeah.
You want to take a guess?
Middle name? Yeah, who knew?
Middle name. He has a real middle name.
It's like Ambrose or something.
No, well, it's close. It
One
sounds
of
like
these.
that.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
an
it?
OG.
Yeah, what's his actual middle name?
Alistair.
Fauntleroy.
Okay.
Donald Fauntleroy Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His mom loved him.
His
That's
mom
how you know.
loved him. That's why he's so friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hunch
I agree. We should,
like a gargoyle
I think we should all.
over this bar.
I think we can all agree that 9,506. Oh, 910?
Oh, okay. Oh,
okay.
you gotta drop the 69 on him.
Okay, so nobody can
Oh,
afford
I was
more
just
than
gonna say,
$20 for
in
the
that classic,
children?
well, in that classic 520 Blaze It.
520 blazes.
Okay, now we're good.
Hey! Let's
Look at
get
that.
the top of hat
Look at
going!
All right, now we're gonna make it pop next year. This stage, looking like a millie. I'm gonna have to put on 40 pounds, but I'm ready to do it.
It's gonna be a transformative experience, and you're gonna go
Get
through
it
for the
all.
art.
Yeah, KBBQ, son. I'm gonna get it dialed in. Here, no, do you have one more question before we leave these people to their adventures?
Oh God. What's one thing you've seen or are getting excited to see right here on the fucking floor?
Oh, okay. I already talked about Night Rain. I already talked about a rematch over at Brother Ming.
Rematch.
But I would like to get my mitts on Dune Awakening.
Ooh, Dune Awakening, yes.
I gotta
Lisan
see it.
al-Gaib.
I gotta see it. Now, do a funny. Oh, here. So.
Shit, you know what we haven't done? We haven't done the knuckle crack.
Well, here. Knuckle crack, and then we're out.
okay.
All right, ready? And then I'll show you the face that Ronya hates.
Yeah.
All right, ready? So 3, 2, 1, and then, right?
Then silence and crack.
Exactly, right? So, obviously, thanks for breaking that bar for the Child's Play thing. I really appreciate it. Ready? All right. I forgot my manners briefly. All right, here we go. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. Now, there is a face that I have learned to do that Ronya hates. And so I'm just gonna, she hates it really bad, but all of her friends want to torment her with it. Are we ready? That's it. It's like a Momo thing. I don't know. Gathered throng. Welcome home, PAX 2025. Enjoy the rest of the show. See you tomorrow night for Acquisitions Incorporated. Thank you so much.